Okay, guys, welcome back again. Today is still 15th of October 2025, as you can see from my local time. Remember, I did a video earlier this morning by 10 a.m. where I analyzed this entry. I showed you guys how I catch my continuation entries using fair value gaps and other blocks. So this is it here. This is a trade here. The trade is playing out. This is my entry. The trade is playing out. So let me switch to 3 minutes time frame and show you guys how I use the confirmation entry to enter this trade. So as I mentioned earlier, I said you can either use confirmation entry or aggressive entry. If you're using aggressive entry, you can set your buy order, sorry, sell order immediately before the start of the order block. That is the best place to set your your buy order, sorry, your sell order. Either sell or buy order depending. If it's a buy position you're entering, it's buy order. If it's sell position, it's sell order. But in this case, it's sell order. So you can set your sell order immediately before the order block. And as you can see, price tapped into it and rejected immediately. So this is a very very a very very sweet trade to catch using aggressive entry if you follow this procedure. Then you can also use confirmation entry. Now I used confirmation entry. This is what I did. I waited for price to tap into this FVG, rejected back, came back into the FVG and break into the other block. Immediately I saw this long candle wick rejection in the 3 minutes time frame. I entered my trade. That is where you see my entry position somewhere around here, and then my protected stop loss is somewhere around here. So if I hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you why my stop loss is there. This is it. I place my stop loss just a little bit above this weak, long weak candle rejection, and my risk to reward ratio is 8.64. 8.64. So this is the beauty of using entering trades using this model, because you tend to catch trades at very good entry positions. You tend to catch trades at very good entry positions, and then it increases your risk to reward ratio. So like I said earlier, I waited for price to come into this place, and normally someone else might have entered this trade immediately price tapped into FVG, but I waited for it to break into other block because I know that there is liquidity above this FVG inside this other block that it needs to clear before it starts moving downwards. So I had to wait for it to clear that liquidity. So immediately I saw this candle week rejection, I did what? I entered my trade. I set my stop loss where it is now. So that is it for the confirmation entry. Another way to use the confirmation entry, you can wait for price to break this break of structure here. There's a presence of break of structure. You can wait for price to break this break of structure here before you can enter a confirmation entry. That is another way in which you can use confirmation entry in a 3 minutes time frame or even 1 minute time frame. If I switch to 1 minute time frame, it will basically give me almost the same result. So this is it, guys. Our trade is going. Now, if you're scared of the trade, you can set break even to entry position. But for me, I am not going to set it break even to entry position until it breaks below this position. Once it breaks below this position, I can set what? I can set break even, because sometimes I have gotten a movement as this and then break even. The price later goes back, takes me out from break even point, and still what? Still go my way. So all man to his own strategy. This is my own way. I wait for it to break through this level before I can what? I can set break even. But I am not scared because my stop loss is what? Is well calculated, and my risk is well managed. So I have nothing to be afraid of. So I'm going to monitor this trade. This is where my take profit is, immediately below here, because I know that this movement is definitely going to create a break of structure in the 1 hour time frame. Let me show you guys what I mean. It's going to create a break of structure in the 1 hour time frame. This is the big break of structure that gave us this entry. So we expect that this movement is going to break this structure and come downward. So that is why I set my TP here. You understand, guys? So when I hit my TP, we are going to look for other entries on the downside if the pair keeps giving us what, a bearish momentum. So we're gonna come back to this trade later. If it hits TP, I'll do a video and show you guys. If it still goes back to take me out, I'll still do a video and show you guys. So see you guys on the next one, and have a lovely day.